Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
Yeah, what's up? Welcome to the KVJ After the Chair podcast. What's up, everybody? Yeah, here we go. Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah. Fun stuff. Got the whole family. Boy, the dynamic was different yesterday.
Everybody was there?
Everybody was there. Everybody was there. So it was just really weird because, I'm used to coming home and I got the whole place to myself. And I work from home in the afternoons. And everybody was there. I had, Cannon, because school's out. Queen was there because she got laid off. Mother-in-law was there because no school. And Caitlin was there because she's babysitting.
No Colin?
No, he's still he's in Michigan. He's not. I don't know if he's even going to be coming back. I think
They closed the school, but he doesn't want to come home.
He doesn't. Yeah,
He has his new life up there.
His family's too freaking weird for him. He doesn't. He really. It's so odd. It's like God bless him. He's just an amazing, I guess, man now. But yeah, it's everybody pretty much in the family is a little off. We just got a little something. It's a very weird, quirky family, and it's wonderful. It's a lot of fun with everybody's little quirks and eccentricities. But yeah, Colin's very normal and just accomplished, and it's an odd thing.
Are you getting annoyed being quarantined with so many people? Was it tough for you yesterday? Because if you're used to being alone for a while and then all of a sudden it's kind of interrupted.
I mean, I liked it. I think the biggest challenge is to focus. And, for me, everything is very structured. I have a system down where it's like I know, to get each show ready, you have to kind of be on pace to be able to do this. And it started off with yesterday, they were taking the dogs for a walk. Like, oh, you want to join us? I'm like, yeah. And then I got back into it. I'm like, oh, crap. Like, everything was off time. Like, I still have time. Like, I have to have this done by 1:30. This has to be done by this time. I have to call this person at that time. And so it was all kind of weird. So I think that's just kind of it. For me, I like routine because I know that, okay, everything's where it needs to be. Everything's right with the world.
Yeah, routine's nice. That can get you a little anxiety if you're out of your routine. They say shaking up the routine every now and then is good,
sure.
But to not stay, I think then you have to fall into a routine to have some kind of structure.
Well, to me, for maximum efficiency. When you've got to do a KVJ show every weekday, you need to have efficiency so that you can try to get everything done that you need to have done. And, if you don't, then sometimes, you come in here, you're like going, hey, guys, I only put together about half a show, so I'm not sure how good that they're going to go. And then, things are kind of fucked up. So
even when it's, completely ready, we don't know how good it's
Oh, yeah,
gonna be.
no, I have it completely ready, and it's still fucked up. Yeah. So when you're only half prepared for a show, yeah, it's just not going to, guys, it's not going to be good today. Sorry. Yeah, so that's the only thing about it. You just got to, stay disciplined. There was so much chaos and noise happening yesterday. I think Caitlin and Cannon were actually physically fist fighting in the living room, and I'm having to block it out and do prep. I'm like, okay, all right, that's all right. They'll be okay. And for fun, for fun.
Okay, play fighting.
They're still hauling off, I think, and punching each other in the face. It was
in
just
the face, punching.
It looked like it.
Were they playing Fight Club?
I don't know what was going on. I'm like, what is happening? And it's something where it's like you go in there and then there's all I see is flames. I'm like, what is, and you're trying to still.
Flame, dog, get that on camera.
Yeah, and I'm still just trying to work. And for some reason, the queen almost burnt down the backyard. I don't know what she's doing. She's out there with lighter fluid and match. I think she was, I don't know what's going on. But I'm like, I'm trying to focus and do my work. I'm just like, look, you guys are going to have to go punch each other in the face somewhere else. Can you burn down somebody else's backyard? It's just.
What is she burning?
She was pulling, some of the palm fronds down and things like that. And she's just lighting them up.
Okay.
Yeah. And then earlier in the day, my mother-in-law, she was with a broom. She was sweeping the grass in the backyard. It's just,
Well, I get that. You have fake grass. I would do the same thing.
but it just, when you look around.
It's weird. I get it.
So I'm sitting there at the desk and I'm trying to like focus on my work. And every time I look up, there's something odd.
You're going to walk in today.
That's distracting.
She's going to be mowing the carpet.
Right. Yeah. It's just, you're like, I'm trying to focus over here. I'm already an easily distracted individual. And so that's kind of what I'm having to work with, is just having very eccentric people living their lives very chaotically around me while I'm still trying to do my work. Yeah, it's tough. I may actually have to start working from work. How terrible would that be?
That would be terrible.
I'm going to do the opposite of what everybody else is doing.
Well, the good news is they've kicked everybody out of our
Yes, you're
building
right.
besides us, so you may actually get a lot more
I
done.
don't know. I see motherfuckers walking around. There's still people here.
Which motherfuckers?
I don't want to say. I'm no rat.
Yeah.
Weren't you just complaining yesterday about how somebody came in here and was using your computer?
Yeah.
We're not the only ones here, dog.
I know, but I want to know names.
I don't know names. I just know.
If they're not supposed to be here, they need to get the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
People do weird stuff. Yeah. Somebody in the chat room said, yeah, I got a neighbor that mops their driveway.
I get it. I was outside cleaning the exterior of my house with a sponge on Saturday, so I've full blown lost it.
Yeah. It's just interesting. People are weird, man.
I'm worry cleaning. Some people like me worry clean. It keeps us busy and it makes us feel like we're doing something good.
Okay.
And right now you want to feel good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it's just little simple endorphins you get from cleaning your space, if that makes you happy.
I like doing it. Yeah, to me, I feel more functional
Yes.
like that. Like I get up every day. I like making the bed, that kind of stuff. And yesterday I came home and it looked like there were two mongooses wrestling in that bed. Like it was just
Amen.
ripped to shreds. And I was just like, and then you're just kind of like, if you're like me, like OCD guy, you're like, oh boy, everything's out of whack.
I feel the same way. I'm going crazy because everybody in my house is like, woohoo!
Oh, yeah. It's like spring
throwing
break. Yeah.
And you're
things.
worry cleaning.
And I'm the cleaner, so
Right.
I'm literally cleaning just
Yeah.
nonstop. It's all I do.
Throws you off.
I do hurry cleaning. Fuck, someone's here. Hurry, I got to clean.
Yeah. Let me see. Got some questions here. Lorna had said, hey, I'm a massage therapist in Vero, and my spa closed. All massage therapists are shut down until at least May 8th from government orders for fear of not having money to pay my bills. I went out and I got a job at Publix as a cashier. I love Publix, but I don't like the job because I have to count and basically do math all day. Ew. I've had people and friends give me mixed reactions when I tell them what I'm doing, and basically I hear a lot that I'm putting myself in danger since I come in contact with so many people. Having a hard time figuring out where on the scale of freaked outness that I fall. I don't want to get sick, but I don't want to fall into a financial hole. That's a lot of the balance for a lot of people right now. You're not alone in that, Lorna. And
No.
I think we're going to see a massive change because of what's going on with the masks. I think that 2 Publix people have tested positive for coronavirus that I saw on the news this morning, one in West Boca, one in Miami-Dade. And I think it's going to change. I think you're going to start seeing anybody who can get a mask, and you're probably going to see what's going to be fun. You're going to see people who can't get a mask, but they're going to be like tying their underwear across their face.
Like a Randy Pennington.
Yeah, like your dad did. I think that's going to be what you're going to be seeing by this weekend. I think that's going to be happening a lot. And it would be interesting to see what happens at these stores. Like the Whole Foods, I hear like they're close to a worker strike there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And
So what would that mean?
I don't know. Chaos. I don't know. I mean, they're trying to keep up with it right now. I mean, Amazon's keeping the world going with all the deliveries, at least my house.
Are you guys ordering your food too?
Well, I do the Fit Food Fresh.
That's still going on?
They're still going on. Yeah, they're still cranking.
Is that local?
Yeah, they're in Delray Boca. Yeah, and so I still do that. Yeah, that hasn't even, so for me, that part hasn't changed. Yeah, I still do the delivery meals. So I
That's
don't do
good.
much food.
They're still open, making it happen. They're probably faring out pretty good then.
Yeah.
They'll be one of those businesses that maybe sees an increase.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Mexican queen's eating. Because we don't have any groceries in the house, and I don't see her eating. I don't know where she's getting food. I was trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Maybe
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm not going to even try to attempt to figure out the queen.
I know. It's a mystery. And you just shrug your shoulders and be like, huh.
Maybe she's not hungry right now because of the corona? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Or,
She's got to eat eventually.
Yeah, I think so. It's got to be somewhere. There's got to be some food coming in. I said, I don't know. It's just
You're still staying pretty darn healthy with your eating.
big time, yeah.
Are you doing any kind of exercising?
Not really. I'm running around with the family. I'm trying to spend time with my son Cannon. I'm looking at this, as I always try to look at whatever life gives you as, where's an opportunity in this? Where's the positive? With him home every day, yeah, I'm going out and we're trying to throw the football around or we're hitting baseballs, and stuff like that. We just went for a big long walk yesterday. So kind of doing that for my just, out moving around and doing stuff. And then now with the Queen home, I think we might start because I got a little bit of weights and I need to start doing that. If I don't move weights, then I really shrivel up. Remember the old Gaunt days, Virginia?
Yeah, he was so skinny.
I get way too skinny.
You're acting like I wasn't on the. I remember Gaunt Kev.
Yeah, so I need to start putting some weight somewhere. So
I'm thinking about that doing that too. I've been walking every night, but then I saw Jessica Simpson's trainer yesterday talking about how her regimen has been since the coronavirus. And she lost all of her baby weight from walking. And then she does weights too, but only 3 hours a week. 3 hours a week she does weights, and the rest of it she just walks. She takes like thousands and thousands of steps per day walking.
Yeah, I do a shit ton of walking. 30 minutes usually for the first walk with Chewy, and I try to do another 30. So I'm walking almost an hour a day, but then I follow it up. All these fucking Entenmann's and all these pies.
Yeah, it's 80% diet. I'm telling you, I'm not doing really much other than diet. And I've had times where I was busting my ass working out and my diet wasn't that tight. And I am better off with no working out and full focus on the diet than I am the other way around.
I mean, Uncrustables, I've been eating.
They kill you. Everything you put in your body just kills you.
And it's not what you want to hear when you're on the quarantine diet.
No,
because it sucks.
One box of those Uncrustables, that's without the crust. It's 800 calories. With the ones, they go down.
That's a lot.
They go down. I could easily crush 5 boxes and not even think twice about it.
Well, then they got chemicals in them that make you crave them more.
Oh, and I am hooked, baby.
Yeah.
Gosh, I am fucking
It is.
hooked.
You're like a junkie.
I am like a junkie.
Yeah, till you get that monkey off your back, you're not going to be able to knock it.
This monkey's a junkie. Mm-hmm. Let's get funky.
Stop.
Lauren has said, I guess my question is maybe y'all could do a poll out of everybody that has or is getting laid off of their jobs and are closing. What is the percentage of people that are going out and getting jobs at these kind of places that are hiring like crazy? Yeah, some places are. Some industries are taking off. I think part of me is trying to use the coronavirus as an excuse to not do this job, and I don't particularly care for, and to be able to stay at home and enjoy eating cheesecake for lunch instead. I'm struggling to stay grateful that I have a job and income when a lot of people don't during these crazy times. An upside to this job, y'all are in my head all the time. Whenever I ring up alcohol, the computer prompts me for a birthday, and you can bypass that if you're sure that they're old enough. So every time I bypass, I say, "You old," in my head.
You old?
You old?
That's amazing.
The little Debbie song plays in my head, too, every time I see them. So thanks for keeping me in the KVJ Nation sane in all this. Yeah, I think a lot of people are having to answer that. That's why, it's nice to see some relief coming to people. We were talking about the rent strike earlier on the regular show where, not just can you postpone your rent, but you can wipe it out. Hopefully those kind of things might happen. They find a way to make that work so the landlords themselves don't lose their ass. So if everybody's like, I'll forgive that, you forgive that, and then we all, but like I said, it was just kind of like to pay it forward at a Starbucks drive-thru. All it takes is one asshole to be like, no, don't think I'm going to pay it forward. I'm just leaving. They drive off with their coffee. Then the whole thing, the chain breaks. And that's the same way with this. And you can't have one link break in this chain.
For sure.
For everything to be cool.
It just takes one insect, Virginia, to damage so much grain.
Thank you.
I said that last week, and you really gave me some bullshit.
You've said it a lot. So now it's like not good, and you're repeating it.
Well, I don't think it was ever good. I'm repeating it because it wasn't good. Fuck that. I knew it wasn't good.
One thing I saw, I don't know if you got this, yesterday the Queen was like, hey, look, FP&L's giving us a little break on our bill. I was like, cool, we must be special. No, everybody gets it.
Nice.
They're bunching the electricity savings customers would receive in small monthly increments and giving people a larger one-time credit in May. I think ours is like 25% off for May. And this is something they're required to do. They got to pass on fuel cost savings to customers. And apparently they paid less for natural gas and they spent less on fuel because of the solar farms they've been doing. So your May bill with FP&L, sorry, Lake Worth Beach, should be lower.
Yeah, yours somehow is going to be higher in Lake Worth.
They always get fucked, man.
They always get fucked. And then they get their power turned off during a quarantine.
Terrible.
It's a cool town to live in, though. So you got to weigh the positives and the negatives.
Until shit goes down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This email is screaming at me. It's in all caps. It says, hey, guys, I'm a cashier at Walmart up here in New Jersey. Sorry.
I don't understand.
That's how it reads.
That caps lock is yelling because I don't email a lot. They must be older.
It says, anyway, I want to call out, well, maybe they are yelling because they want to call out customers who are being nasty when you're doing your job with the limitations on things. Give a shout out to my fellow employees at store 3422 in Deptford, New Jersey for coming to work and having to deal with customers both nice and nasty. I got a very bad anxiety and it's making it worse because I got an 80-year-old father with diabetes and a sister-in-law with heart issues. So I worry I'm bringing the coronavirus home to them. I got bills to pay, though. Wish employees of grocery stores like Walmart get more respect in the media like the medical field because we are around hundreds of people a day and we don't know what they may have. By the way, Jay-Bird, how do you deal with your anxiety when you go to Walmart during these times? Does it bother you at all?
My anxiety is kind of weird. I've got situational anxiety, kind of like in front of buildings and all that kind of stuff.
As long as Walmart's on the first floor, you're cool.
I'm paranoid and I wash my hands, but that's not the first person to ask me about anxiety. It's not giving me too much anxiety. I'm just trying to kind of take one day at a time. My shit usually is if I'm in front of a structure or, stuff like over a bridge. I'm just trying to stay creative and trying to stay busy. That's what I always try to do to block out any kind of anxiety. Yeah. And I know that's tough because if you're stuck at home and you're running out of shit to do, I get it.
Just masturbate.
Well, that's a given.
This is a response to the Netflix show we were talking about yesterday. I can't remember the name of it. They don't put it in here, but it had to do with a kid that was unnoticed. Sounded like the kid died. Maybe there's abuse that had happened. Maybe somebody in the chat room can refresh, but I don't remember the name of the show.
I will not be watching that one on my quarantine. I need to pick me up.
Yeah, okay, I'm depressed.
Yeah.
Nobody noticed, and the kid was abused and then died? I'm a pass.
I haven't seen it. That's the only thing I could gather from the name of it. I think I'd heard of it.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah. But Federica goes on to say, yesterday I heard one of the listeners talking about the Netflix show about the child that was abused and died. Here's my story. Up until the middle of January, I worked as a therapist and dance teacher in a private school in Miami Gardens. And I had struggled with the director of the school who was always screaming and just acting like a total mean bitch toward everybody. More often than not, she'd make inappropriate comments to the kids or punish them in a really fucked up way, like having them face a wall for hours.
Oh.
I never noticed any physical abuse until around December when many of the kids and other teachers started talking about the director beating senselessly her own niece, a 9-year-old girl who is also a student at the school. She'd take the belt and beat her so much that she would leave marks.
Oh, my God.
She'd also deprive the girl of food and feed her paper and hot pepper as punishment. She'd call her ugly and the devil. She'd do many of those things in front of other students, and one time she beat her up severely and locked her in a bathroom for hours.
I would have kicked her ass.
She also takes students home when they don't perform well and keeps them there for days, making them work for hours and barely feeding them. One of the girls that was forced to stay at the director's house came crying to me and disclosed everything she experienced and witnessed. That's when I called DCF and I reported her.
Good.
DCF didn't even investigate the first call I made.
What?
When I called the second time, I found out that there was an investigation already open from another employee who had called. The employee who called before me was fired. Somehow the director found out that she had called. Candor. All the other teachers at the school complained about the director's behavior but did not want to call DCF because they didn't want to lose their jobs. This woman still works there and now has been promoted and is going to be the COO of 3 branches. The system didn't do shit and the organization didn't do shit. Anyway, just wanted to tell you my story, how things like this happen every day. Nobody speaks up. People need to grow some balls and speak up already.
Absolutely. And take that to social media. Now is the time to call out people for abusing children. If you see something, you say something. We cannot let this happen. I don't care if she's running the dance team. I don't care if she's a principal of a school. You call it out, and you call it out publicly on social media.
Somebody said it was from the Trials of Gabriel Fernandez. That is the show on Netflix if you want to be really depressed.
I will not be watching that one. And, I mean, ugh.
Watch that, and then watch the all the pandemic stuff they got on there.
I can't.
Yeah.
I need more Tiger King.
And then just lay in the shower and cry.
Well, I think that's why Tiger King's doing well, because it is, for the most part, pretty mindless stuff.
An outlandish, a distraction. It's stupid people that are just, what? You'd never believe that existed.
I had a few good LOLs watching it.
But then there's parts, too, of that that's pretty heavy, like
And
how they
then
hurt the animals.
When the tiger, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but yeah, there was definitely some fucked up parts where it made you feel weird as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got an email here and some nerding out from Rachel. Said, Denny's, did you know that HBO/Naughty Dog are in the works?
Naughty Dog?
Casting ATM of making their game The Last of Us into an HBO series. It has, which was really good. The best storylines in a game. The writers of Chernobyl are working on it. The game is 8 years old, and Chapter 2 is going to be released on May 28th. Corona might set it back again, though. This is what we're talking about for gamers and HBO subscribers. The Last of Us from HBO Naughty Dog.
Oh, yeah, one of the best. Last of Us probably my top 3 favorite games of all time.
Really?
Yeah, it's got a really good story. But weirdly, video game projects, for some reason, with cinema, they have a hard time getting them together. They just never quite make it. And if they do, it's always really weird. It's like like they came out with that Prince of Persia one with Jake Gyllenhaal. And that movie did so poorly, and that's such a good story.
That's right. He's kind of a big name guy. Mary got all jacked for that movie.
Absolutely. And even back the old Mario movie. I don't know if you ever saw the Super Mario Brothers movie with John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins. It was terrible. Terrible movie.
Wow.
It's almost a curse with video games being transposed into cinema. But The Last of Us is really cool because it's kind of like what's going on right now. The premise is they find a new coral in the ocean, and when they take it up, and as the coral dries out, it releases little spores that collect in your nasal cavities.
Yeah.
And what it does is they calcify around your brain, around mucous membrane, and it causes the extremities of your brain functioning to shut down, so you revert to id impulses like eating, sleeping, fear. It reduces you down to your primal instincts, and it causes people to revolt against each other. And the government can't figure out what it is until like 3 or 4 months later. They find out it's these spores from this new coral.
Oh, my God.
But by that point, half of America's been eradicated.
It's spread.
And it's people living in colonies separated, kind of like Walking Dead style, where they build their own colonies, and you have a little bit of government trying to federalize everything. But it's kind of like the Wild West. And the whole premise is they find one girl. This is not a spoiler. They find a girl who got bit by a zombie and breathed the spores in and didn't become infected. So the goal of the game is to take her from the East Coast all the way to Colorado, where there's a facility of scientists that are trying to find a cure. And you're the escort to get her from point A to point B.
Okay.
And it takes about 3 seasons. I think it's spring, winter, and fall there. So,
interesting.
Very good game. If they nail it in a series, it should be fantastic.
It sounds like it might have similarities to Westworld that was on there. I watched season 1. I'm waiting for, if somebody give me a review, let me know. So I watched season 1 of Westworld. I heard
Season
2 wasn't
1's
good,
good.
and season 3 just came out.
So
season 1 I liked at Westworld, and 2 and 3 I want to find out if it's worth getting back on. I heard 2 was not that good.
Yeah, 2 wasn't that great. I loved the first one. I thought it was very cool.
I did too, and that's why I stopped watching, because I heard 2 wasn't that good, and I wonder where 3 is.
Did you see the movies, the really old ones with like Yul Brynner?
No, I did not.
Well, so what? It sucks because the first one was very good, and then they made another one called Future World, and that one I did not think was good.
Terrible.
So I mean, I think the TV shows are based on the Future World. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Baby, I think that's the most excited I've ever seen you.
He's fired up, isn't he?
Video
at
games
him
came
in
a
here.
long way since Q*bert.
Oh,
You should see the budgets on them now.
Virginia is such a video game hater. She doesn't. You know dick about video games, and you think every video gamer is from 1988 that's just a slob on the couch playing fucking Tetris.
Yeah.
That's how you think video games are.
They use Blockbuster scripts for him now. They actually have script writers for him. If you look at the big studios, like the guys that do Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar, they spend more than a movie would cost to make these games.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's gotten to the point where they've become absurd.
Well, I figured that this is, where we're going to go. I think the coronavirus is actually going to be amazing for esports. In fact, I even heard this morning the next thing they might start doing on ESPN. This is so smart. I'm wondering why they didn't do it sooner. Maybe just had to organize it. They're going to start having NBA stars playing each other in 2K, and they're going to air those games of them playing. We jumped on it this weekend with having you guys play each other in video games and then stream it on our YouTube channel.
It's funny you bring that up, Kev, because this weekend I'm going to just destroy Denny's ass in the NBA game. We're going to play that this weekend.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fuck yeah, he's going down. Yeah, ain't no Mortal Kombat on this shit.
Yeah. Well, somebody made the suggestion that every Friday evening maybe do like a quick stream.
I think that'd be a great call. Yeah, we could do it with a little bit of regularity if your schedule's allowed. I know you guys are probably very busy right now.
I want revenge on Denny's.
I'll play Bird in any sports title. I'm very excited.
Okay.
Oh man, I need it.
That'd be fun to watch. Okay, we could do your game night.
Baseball, I want that ass too.
Yeah, baseball, I'd be more in your realm.
Wrestling, that'd be fun.
That'd be a fun one too.
Okay.
Get Sanicki over here involved.
I don't know if she wants to.
You can zoom in.
I'm good.
Yeah, her silence says it all.
We'd love to not have you.
It's a lot of stuff there. Yeah, it's fun. We'll start doing a little bit more of that. But yeah, I thought that was smart. And who knows what the esports is going to be, because I don't know when we're going to get any kind of regular sports back. I saw today, I think they're going to be pushing off the Masters. I don't even know if it's postponed or just going to be canceled, but that's, golf's Super Bowl. That's going to be an issue. I know Suits loves NASCAR, and they've been doing virtual racing.
They did the first big one, right? It was televised and everything.
Yeah, they did a virtual race. Yeah, that's how they did it. So, that esports might be the thing where we just start watching celebrities playing video games, because that's all we're going to get maybe for the next couple months.
Denny's, I'm taking it down. I'll put anything on it.
I hear
One game, NBA, 5-minute quarters.
That's fine. What are we doing? Classic teams? We doing?
You know how I like to get down.
I like that Iverson.
Oh man,
that's my boy right there.
Gosh, he's so good with fucking Allen Iverson. He's
76ers,
unstoppable.
Yeah. It's always the team
Virginia,
I play in basketball.
Virginia, wake up!
It's hard. You better give me some coffee.
You don't like video games?
No.
I get it.
I'm out here living, bruh.
Somebody connected with Darian from Denver. And I saw this person. I'm like going, gosh, is that Denny? And Denny's in the
sounds like Denny's fake name.
Yeah, Denny.
Darian
they call him Denny.
from Denver.
Is this Denny's in the Pokemon onesie? Could be your doppelganger.
Totally looks like me.
I don't know. He looks like an edgier Denny.
We've seen that picture before. That guy looks like your gay doppelganger. I think there's a throuple going on there.
It might be, yeah. That's from Chris B. and Boca.
The other guy kind of looks like Kevin if you squint a little bit.
Yeah, when I was
Porky Kev.
Yeah.
That's Kevin if he loved fucking Taco Bell.
If I had Jaybird's diet, that'd be me.
We'd love to have you.
Yeah, that's good. All right, trying to keep up over here. And Amanda from Vancouver, Washington, sent an email. She said, I'm a data privacy specialist at my company, and we actually do have people, who go through and opt people out from our database. I was talking about how Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yes.
I had gone and hit unsubscribe, and then the very next day they sent me another email like, by the way, I haven't gotten one since.
Good.
Yeah.
So it caught up with itself.
Yeah, we have up to a week to comply with the request. Also, companies like Dick's have the same amount of time, so they are still able to send you emails until their system registers that you have opted out. Just want to share a little info. So that's good to know, because honestly, the next day,
you're like, these MF.
I thought it was the ultimate up yours. Like, oh, yeah, you're not, this is like the mafia, bitch. You don't get out. Yeah, you may say, oh, yeah, guys, I don't think I'm going to be in the mafia anymore. Too bad.
Oh, you're in, baby.
Yeah. Once you're in, you're not getting out. So.
Blood in, blood out, Virginia.
I get it.
Yeah, so I appreciate that clarification.
Like this show, blood in, blood out. You know what that means, right? Okay. Blood in, blood out.
Yeah, we got it.
All right. You weren't saying anything.
Well, I was confused.
Okay.
It's what he does. It's what he does. All right, let me see here. Anything else we got going on here today to bring up?
I don't think so.
I'm excited to try to make some food. Kevin's idea, try to go into your kitchen and try to invent a new dish. I love that idea.
I'm going to make you a banana sauce.
I would be tickled pink.
I'll have it tomorrow. What do you want it on? Just, you want to just drink it out of a cup?
How about like a, I don't know, like a...
Penis?
like
I can drizzle it on Denny's dick.
Like a sponge cake or something, or like a
Really?
pound cake. A pound cake.
Do you have anything I can make at home? Like, I'll make you a little cake. I'll make
Yeah, a little
I don't want to
cake.
go out for no cake. I'll
Something. I know people hate this word, but moist. Something moist.
Okay, all right.
All right, I'm excited for tomorrow's show, Kev.
Okay.
Banana cream.
All right.
The banana sauce.
Banana sauce. Sorry, banana sauce.
Yeah. There's a difference there. You got to milk a banana.
Oh yeah, Jamie's right. That's a chopped challenge when you go into the kitchen and you have to find and make your own creative dish on that show we love.
I love Chopped. They hand you a basket and you just have to make it happen.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's great.
All right, we'll check in with that tomorrow. Thank you very much to Bud's Chicken and Seafood for sponsoring the After the Show podcast. Check them out in their 6 locations. Get the bird sauce as well. Y'all have a great Tuesday. Talk to you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.